G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 19 of the Passenger Flow DLC of Train Valley 2. This one is called New York, so we've got 18.5 minutes. We have to earn at least 1.45 million and we can't stop any trains. Now, to start off with this one, we have workers that don't need anything to arrive and they can make bonds that we can sell for gold and just sort of make our money up. Now, I think that from what I've sort of played of this, I reckon that we need at least three sets of 14 going up here, if not four, to hit our full money potential. And um, we also have our A, D, and F here with two more stations over here, one, two over here, and then one all the way over here. So what we want to do is just get our money flowing nice and quick because um, I think that's the trickiest bit of this is getting the amount of money required in the time frame. So what we'll do is we'll send, actually I'll go back one just to save money. We'll get some workers going over there. With our electricity, it just needs to be connected to the line to function. And we'll go up here. I must be hitting something just there, so we'll go straight up, connect to D, and then we will swing around here and get as far as we can. Okay, so what we'll do first is we'll just send a whole lot of guys over. So we'll just deal in a full set of 14 to there. Now the sooner we can upgrade our trains, the better too, because you can see that we're going to get 12,000 for this train. But if we did upgrade the trains to 7-seaters, we actually get 14,000. So the sooner that they're upgraded, the better. Um, so we've just got to keep an eye on if we can afford that. Now the other thing you can see here, I did have this suggestion pointed out to me and it is a good one. You can see because this train here's got to travel all the way, sort of like a longer range, it's worth 12,000, whereas because this guy's just such a short distance, we're only going to get 6,000 for him. So in terms of a level where we're trying to make money, it's probably more ideal to be sending these longer range trips. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just pause there for a second. We'll get this guy going. Now, one of the real difficulties of this level is that we get a lot of trains coming up that are very far away, these stations, and they're going to be expensive to get to. So what we need to manage is how we can afford to get to them. So what we'll do here is we'll send 14 guys up this way. We'll make this connection. And then what we'll do is we'll send this guy up. And send him in here. And then we'll send our paper towel over. But one of the trickier parts of this level is that we're going to have the trains constantly wanting to be moved. So we do need to try and just continue to flow through them as best we can. And so what I might do is, even though we're not going to get that much money for this one, I will move it along because my aim is to get 4 loads of 14 bonds up. So the faster we can move trains, just any trains anywhere, the better to hit our 55. Okay, so what we'll do is just pause there for a second because we've got a little bit of money. And what we'll do is just build this long bridge here. And we will connect that like that. This guy can join, or he can join up there, and then we'll have this guy join just in there. So we can now get gold. So what we'll do is we will send over our first lot of gold as soon as we can afford it, which we can't just yet. So what we'll do is we'll send this guy off in front. And just while that's happening, we'll send 14 more guys over here. And we'll send that first lot of gold. Now I've made a mistake there because what I've done is I've sent a 6-seater train with the gold, whereas what I really should do is get a 7-seater train. So it just means that this first load of guys is going to be a little bit less money than what we can potentially get for our 30,000. So what we'll do is we'll just get another train going. And what we'll start to do is just update our trains. And once this next guy arrives, we'll send 7 more down. So what you can do if you've never done it before is you can actually change which train you're about to send. So you can see we're about to send this one, but if we click here on this one, like so, we can now choose to send that one. And so we can use that as a 7-seat train. So what we'll do as well, once he's sort of made it through, you can see we're now getting demands to send trains up to E, which we don't want to do yet because we don't have the money because we're going to have to build a long bridge that's going to cost us about 100,000. So what we'll do is we'll send some workers up and we'll send them all the way around the map to the bonds. And what we'll do based on what we're about to make here is we'll send 13 of them, or 14. No, that'll be 13. And what we can do is follow them up with those bonds. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll send a train just to get that clearing going. And we'll just send that guy too. Now what this is going to do is just make us money. So every time that swings around, that's just going to be 6,000 more gold that we make. So we'll send them up that way. And we will send some paper across over here. And we'll just clear that all out. What we'll do is we'll send this train on its way. And what we'll do is we'll just spend our new money just upgrading trains. So I'll send these guys over to make paper. Because we don't want to, because we can't stop trains as one of our main things. What we don't want to do is just get caught unaware and have a 7 train run into the back of a 6 train. So just get him out and then we'll send this guy out too. Okay, now we've still got a fair bit of money at the moment. And we can see we've got trains that do want to go to E. So what we'll do is we'll get E set up. So we'll just put that in there. Just pause for a second. Just build this up and connect him like so. And then we can just go nice and direct there. And what we'll do is we'll send this guy down and get him out of the way. And as he comes into about here, we'll send some more gold down this way as well. And we'll send 2 lots of gold. And then we'll follow that up with another lot of people. And then we'll send this E-train. Follow up with the C-train. We'll just try and get through some quick trains here. What we'll do is we'll just go with this until we max out where we can go. Okay, so we gotta stop sending trains with that one. We do have a fair bit of money again now, but we're gonna need another 100,000 to send to build another tunnel going this way. So what trains can we send? So we've got that guy going there. We've got this A train coming out, so we'll just send him that way. And we'll just send the other one too, just to clear up one of our stations. We'll send these guys down here too. And then we'll move this E train out of the way, and we'll send this E train as well. Okay, we'll just pause there again. So what we can do now is just build that there, and we can come up, connect like so. And what we'll do is we'll send this G train. And we just want to keep an eye on here, because once we've got 14 guys from that, we'll send them up here. Okay, now you're not allowed to stop any trains, but if they go to the wrong place, it's not a crime in this one. We can just let that arrive at the wrong place, and then turn around and head back. Okay, so now he's on his way. What we'll do is we'll send this guy down, and then we'll send this F train as well. And then we'll clear out this C train. So basically what you need to be doing is just moving a lot of your letter trains at the same time, just to be staying on top of things. Okay, and once he's out of the way, we'll send this guy. And you can see we're going to need to get a few more stations connected, so we'll join this guy on here. And who had a H train A, so we won't move him just yet. And we're going to need one more connection over here, but again, that's going to be a little bit more money away. Okay, so once these two guys have gone through, what we'll do is we'll order these guys to go. And once they're out of the way, we'll send this and this. And then we'll send these 14 over here too. And as they arrive, we won't rush to get more people moving just yet. We'll just clear out a few more train stations so we don't get any overwhelming demand here. We can send this guy. And this guy. And that guy. Okay, and once this guy's gone, what we'll do is we'll send 14 gold down here. You can see we are getting a little low on time here, so we're going to have to start really pushing these trains. Okay, so we'll just make this final connection. So I'll just join this guy there, and then we'll just need to build him a tunnel. And let's arc up one more. There we go. And bring him around. Okay, so what we now will do is we'll just make sure we've got no trains that are going to get in the way. And we'll basically just shift trains where we can get them. So we need that guy out of the way. We then have two different places. What we'll do is we'll just order a few more trains. We'll get this guy going to E. Get this guy going to B. Okay, I'll just make sure this is going to go the right way. Yep. Okay, so once this guy passes here, we want to send this guy that way. We'll then send this guy down. He's going to go the right way. We can send this guy once we get a train free. He'll go in there. We'll send this G train. And we can definitely afford to buy more trains too, so we'll keep that in mind as we're sending all of these. Okay, so we'll just get those extra ones. We'll send this guy. Send him up this way. Okay, so he's going that way. What we want to do now is just have a quick break and play to get 14 workers and the 14 bonds up here. And what we'll do is we'll just send this guy just as a quick fix for that. Just make sure that's all good. Send him up there. I realize I've just sent that guy the wrong way, and this guy's going to crash into him. There's no problem with crashing, so we're just going to have to eat that crash, I think. And we'll send this guy. So we'll send this up that way, and we'll send, we'll buy back our trains, and we'll send these 14 guys up there too, and we won't make the same mistake twice. Okay, so this is going to be the last train that's going to be pushed out on us. So we don't want it to be that one. We'll go for this one. And how are we looking money-wise? We're doing alright. So we'll get this guy going too. Time is now going to be our biggest challenge. So he'll come down this way. So he's sort of out of the way to bother these guys. So we'll send this B train down here. Once he's out of the way, we'll send this H train. And we can send that F train. And we can send this C train. And we'll just wait for that C train to get out of the way. Okay. Send him this way. Now once that guy clears, what we'll do is we're just going to send this guy over here for some quick money too. There is no crime in spending money to make our money, so we will just fix that because we've got the money too. And we will send this train and this train. So they're going to come in here, he'll go around that way. And that means that this is going to be our very last train to send. So what we'll do is we'll send some more workers up here. Basically just sending workers to get that worker money. And what we can do is send, is that going to get in the way? Yeah, we'll send these because we will get the 21,000 money, even though we're spending 30,000 to get that 21,000. So this is still chipping away at us, giving us 6,000 for each one of these that goes through. We will just make sure these are all right. And this should give us enough money. So once those guys get in, that'll be, or maybe just not enough. So we'll send some workers over here. We need the tiniest bit more. So what we'll do is we'll just start sending really short trains up here. So that's going to give us 14,000. And these two should put us over the top. So we'll let them go. And then we'll send this guy. So there we go, there's our money, and this should be our finish. That one is certainly a fun challenge. And there we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. If you had a different approach, love to hear it. Or if you had different ways of reaching some of these, I don't know if necessarily my way to B is the only way you can do it. I think you can build a tunnel through here, but I'm not sure where it would really end up. But anyway, there's my world rankings. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you later. See ya.